Here, congratulations on a dominant win. We're used to talking to you after coming through a lot of adversity in fights. A bit of a cleaner performance this time.
Yeah, no, it wasn't with the performance. I obviously would have liked to finish, but in the first round I was letting go the strikes, and watching his fights, he fought a welterweight and lightweight before. Big lad, that's why he obviously struggling to make the weight. So I knew it. Now, in fairness, I kind of felt him dwindle. Obviously, I could feel him like wincing and stuff. And I could feel he knew he couldn't win, but I think he was just holding on to the hope of like maybe reverse me. That's why I wasn't attaching. I go to the mount and I crawl back. So I knew like he was tough. Like I've seen him getting pummeled. Trust me, by welterweights, big welterweights. So I knew he was tough. So it was experience on my part as well to be careful.
Yeah, it's the first decision you've had since the Jean and Doi fight in 2020. How's the body holding up after the fight?
Body. I'm going for an X-ray there now to see if it's the hand. I caught him with a punch on top, and I just felt something go. And the hand's a bit dodgy at the minute, so I'm gonna go and get an X-ray and see what that's like. But I broke my hand before, so we'll see how that is. I broke the metacarpal, I think that is, but this is more than knuckle, so we'll see. It shouldn't be too bad. We'll see.
Yeah, Sinis obviously took the fight on short notice. We saw him weigh in yesterday, and he looked in a bad way, to be honest. When you're coming in, when you've seen that, does that alter your game plan in any way? To take it long, to put a grueling pace on someone who's just put their body through a lot already, just to get to the fight.
I'll be honest. I thought he was a good actor. Anyway, he's good acting skills, maybe. No, but look, I didn't think that mattered at all, really, to be honest, because I'll be honest, lads, I'd say I was giving away a good few kilos there, and like if I was getting dropped and stuff like that there, you'd be mentioning that, so I was definitely giving away at least 5 kilos, at least. As you know, it was a catch weight and miss weight as well, so I was definitely giving away a good few kilos there. So if I had a loss, maybe is what I've been saying, he was too big. So look, I knew he was coming in big anyway, and again, as I said, I didn't think it mattered, but when I seen him on the ground in the corner, that I knew then. I was like, right, that was the tell sign for me. I was like, right, he's just trying not to lose as bad, if that makes sense, if that makes sense. So
yeah, coming off a win like that, 30-26 on all judges' scorecards, you're 7-0 now, still undefeated. Let's start with, when do you want to fight next? Obviously, we'll have to see how the hand goes first.
Yeah, look, the 2 Dublin shows that are given every year, looks like I'd love one in the summer. Get better for the next one, and get one maybe May, June, end of May, June, July, start of July, something like that. Obviously, I don't know Bellator's schedule, something like that. And just to add on that as well, to blow me on trumpet a bit, but those decisions, all of my decisions were, I had 10-8 rounds. So that's something to mention as well. They weren't just like, it was all 10-8 rounds. The decision wins I had. Then obviously the rest were finishes. And so like, again, 7-0. I think that's fairly, that's right up there in the win streaks in the company. So we'll see what happens next. But as I said, at the minute, I think it's maybe a bit grey with Bellator now. The fight, like, it's a bit grey with Bellator, as in the rankings are fairly solid, whereas grey underneath that, like, he's not, as I said, lads are fighting here, so I'm trying to like see where I fit there, because people are mentioning top 10. Me personally, like, I'm 7-0, yeah, but like, I feel I'm only starting, and like, I feel like I'm, like, don't get me wrong, I might pick up a win, I might pick up a loss of these boys, but like, I'm trying to gradually, get to that point, Again, look, if they offer that, I'm never saying no, that's who I am, but I want to.
Yeah, so maybe you don't want a top 10 opponent next, but maybe someone who would get you, that litmus test to say this is where Ciaran Clarke is at, and
look, as I said,
what type of fight would you like next?
I don't know. As I said, just as long as it makes sense and it's progression, and it's working towards that. Again, look, if they say that, but then again, as I said, I'm here in Bellator. I can't say no. It's just whatever they feel I'm worthy of,
Ciaran, a fight that might make sense. Kisan Magomed Sharapov fought tonight at your weight class, similar sort of win streak. Is that a possible next fight that you'd like?
That's guys to say that, because we were sitting at breakfast and stuff, and seeing them boys, and been honest, it was just actually a conversation myself and Darren were having that. We were just saying they probably might build us to fight each other. But I don't know how that would work. If they want to keep us away from each other, I don't know how it would work. But again, it's obviously something I'd love to do maybe. And last year, I think they were supposed to go to Russia, and there wasn't talks about me going. But like, I was thinking that might have been a thing. They might have gotten to go for us or something. So again, I'm open to anything, lads. I just know I'm here now in Bellator. That'd be a great fight. He's a really, really tough lad. He bet Hudson tonight in first round, which is a great win for him. I think we'd match up well. But as I said, I'd fight anyone, and I'm here in Bellator now, you know. So
I was talking to one of the American crew here from Bellator tonight when you were walking out, and they said to me, "Is Ciaran Clarke a big star because of the amount of noise that came from the crowd?" How great is that? It's not the biggest crowd we've ever had at a Bellator, but the Drogheda crowd seems like the biggest crowd it's ever been. What about that noise?
look, man, that's a big thing to mention. And I just want to say that, like, from head to toe, all local sponsors. Granite Top's main sponsor, Air Mus 24/7, Air Nightclub, Connect Flooring, leading contracts, Harford Motors. I'm like a race car driver here. I can't name them all, but all locally getting behind me, the whole town, the whole country, I feel, after hearing that, you know. And as far as Drogheda, consistently every fight, 6 times I'm here, it's 300 plus people consistently, like every time. Do you know the way? It's not like a month's off. It's like every time, you know. Buses coming up, bus loads. You know, Murray's coaches, another shout out sponsor, they're all bringing buses up. And I just love every single one, because I know, I'm fully aware how much it costs to come here. It's €200 for you put your hand in your pocket. It's not as help, boys. It's getting points. And I was even just chatting to Daryl, like my brother. I was just like, I feel like a winner anyway, because I bring the whole town. It feels like, I don't know, I might be thinking it's more than that, but it's like Italian 90. I wasn't born, but like, people talking about that buzz in the town, you know what I mean? It's like everyone gets behind me, you know. So, yeah, it's unreal.
Andrew McGahan was telling us there before, when you were on the way up, you were looking for a bus sponsor to take you down to Dublin and back. I tell you, plenty of sponsors now from the town.
Oh yeah, big time, yeah. Used to meet Andrew on the bus and that, and it's gas where we come now, yeah.
Last one for me. You always talk after your fights about you didn't have maybe an opportunity to show your skill set because, you know, you've been taking big shots and coming back and having to show hard. For me tonight, a lot of people at cage side, the skill set you were able to show with the domination, shots on the ground, and the positional skills as well. You must be happy with that. Something that maybe you weren't happy with or disappointed with in previous fights.
Look, lads, I won't keep you any longer. We all want to see that, but I was very happy. It's comfortable, very comfortable, and I was very happy with the distance. The distance was better, and me closing the distance is better. So very happy with that. Yeah, thanks, Sean.
Thanks, Ciaran.
Andrew, there's Andrew. I didn't even see it out.
Fucking half a load is here.